Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Friday, December the 20th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out to give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. If you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome. The great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. So just in case you missed the last couple of days, the Festive Scorched has been deactivated from the game. Now, mind you, I did come across one earlier today when I was making a couple of videos. I was quite surprised to see it. But of course, it didn't give me any gifts. So just an FYI, you may come across an odd stray or two, but just an FYI. So you can check out a post I made yesterday. And I also made a video on how you can craft your own gifts. Now, of course, we are going to be getting wrapping paper, a nice little stack of it, each day right up to January the 3rd, 2025. And you can check out that video I made just yesterday, and we'll possibly do that at the end of this video. So as you can see, we do have double score, so it is double score weekend. This started yesterday, Thursday, and it usually takes us right through to Monday, so that's pretty awesome. Now, don't get confused. There are a lot of people that think that double score weekend are also on your weeklies, and people will you'll come across some conversations maybe in the past where people will say, well, they save their weeklies to do their double score weekends. But maybe that was true maybe at some point in time, but it's no longer that way. So weeklies are not affected by double score weekends, only the dailies are. All right. Now, if you do see, I do have quite a bit of score going on. I have a 40% boost going on right now. Now I get a 15% boost, and I claim that right off the Season 19 Season Pass on 2 pages, one 5% and another 10%. And of course, I used a score booster drink yesterday, which stacks with the boost I already had, gives us an extra 25%. All right. And of course, we can only use one score booster drink a day, but I highly recommend use the score booster drinks during the time of the double score weekends. And of course, if you don't have any on you, they are available for sale in the Atomic Shop using atoms if you so wish. Now, I don't know anyone who does this, but I just want to show you folks that they are available. And I believe you can also buy some using tickets off the Season 19 Season Pass if you so wish. Okay, let's take a look here, Jim, and see what we got here. Okay, there's a couple that we're going to have to switch over to a public server with other people, but that's fine. Let's take a look at this one here first. Scrap junk to produce leather 10. So leather is a junk item that we can use the bulk and scrap method at our Tinker's Workbench. So we just go to our Tinker's Workbench here. We'll go craft. Go down to bulk. Go to the L section. As you can see, to bulk 1 leather, you need 2 plastic or 15 leather in your stash or scrap box, and then you bulk your 1 leather. Then you scrap it, and it's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. More so for the folks that are kind of short on time or just want to get their dailies done and move on with life, but that definitely works that way. Now, we can find leather all throughout the wasteland, leather hide, for example, just random locations. But if you ever come across the Mr. Fuzzies in or around Camden Park, now Mr. Fuzzies will give us quite a bit of leather as well. So let's pop down here to Camden Park, and I'll show you a nice little spot here. Now, we will kill a couple of Scorched while we're down here, but we'll try to limit as much as possible, as we do have another daily where we have to kill a creature. So we're going to sneak in this way here. And right here, this main building, the company, if you kind of sneak up here, there'll be some Mr. Fuzzies around, all right? So let's pick up a Mr. Fuzzy there. Let's go under new. As we see, this Mr. Fuzzy gives us 2 leather, also cloth, all right? So there's quite a few Mr. Fuzzies here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, all kinds of are there. And plus, just outside the door, right in that, see that bin right there in front of us? It's usually full of Mr. Fuzzies there as well, right? So let's go ahead and scrap this stuff. Now we can go anywhere to scrap it, any workbench at all will do, someone else's camp or a train station, what have you, whatever you want to do to save yourself some time. I'm just going to head back to our camp and then we'll start the next challenge here after we scrap this one. Okay, so we're back here at our camp, and we're going to scrap these Mr. Fuzzies here. Go ahead and scrap them. There we go, scrap drum to produce leather 10 for 10, done just like that. You can also use the bulk and scrap method, which I mentioned, which is faster, quicker, easier way. Okay, what is next here? Let's take a look at this one here now. Kill a creature, 12. So again, creatures are anything but a human or a robot. So ghouls, scorched, cryptids, mole miners, super mutants, bugs, animals, insects, etc., etc. Mirelurks, all kinds of options for creatures, okay? Now we will be going after some mole miners here very soon for the black titanium, but this one here is wide open. The majority of places on the map will have those type of enemies around. Again, anything but a human or a robot will do. All right, so it's up to you what you want to do. Now, what I did, I think we did add a weekly challenge of this, and we actually came down here through Flatwoods, and there's a bunch of Brahmin through here. There's a couple of possums, some mole rats, and that's a real nice, easy spot. A lot of the Brahmin are all passive, and that's a good one, especially if you're lower level, but you can do it at any level, right? So just kind of keep that in mind. So let's go back down here to Camden Park, and we'll take care of these Scorched down here, and we'll use this as our example for creatures. Again, you don't have to come to the exact same place as I am. You can if you want, but if you're closer to another place, or you don't like fast travel and don't have the caps to, you can, you know, whatever place is closest to you, as long as it's not a human or a robot. All right, let's lock and load this puppy here. Nice. All right, let's keep this ball rolling here. And look what we see here. Can't let that go to waste. That's silly. Ready to get on ya. Let's keep her going here. We should be able to finish this right off right here in Camden Park. Oh, look at that, see? So there is the odd Festive Scorched you will come across still, even though they deactivated it. Glad to show that in the game. But again, no presents. Just an FYI, I just kind of wanted, I'm glad that actually showed in the game, just how we already had talked about it. Just in case you guys see it and, you know, sometimes the game can be a little confusing. Yeah. Alright, there's our killer creature. Done, just like that. Nice. Alright. Lock and load here, Jimmy. What do we got next here? Alright, let's take a look at this one here. Crap a mole miner's head. Now, we're also going to incorporate this one here with scrap junk to produce black titanium. Okay, so we're going after black titanium. Of course, mole miners is definitely where it's at, and we're going after the miner suit scrap. Okay, so mole miners, great spots for mole miners right up here in good old Monadga, anywhere from 12 to 19, depending on the server that you're on. At least 3 of them here at Monadga Mine. Probably one of the best spots right here, Blackwater Mine, inside and outside of the mine. Pretty good spot. just be careful on the inside because there are a lot of them in there. A lot of places down here in the ash heap, especially right here in good old Welsh. If you're on a server and you come to these Hornwright testing sites, these buildings here, you will come across an event called Breach and Clear. Again, all kinds of mole miners show up for that. Also a couple of mole rats, but mostly mole miners for those ones there. So there's all kinds of options there for you guys. So let's pop over here to good old Welsh Station. And we'll take care of some mole miners here. I try to give you guys as many locations as I can in the game because I realize, you know, a lot of people only have the public servers to work with, and you can go to these places that I show you, and a lot of them be cleaned right out depending on how busy the servers are. All right, so just kind of keep that in mind. That's why I give so many options to you guys. All right, so again, once we cripple our mole miner's head, we're going to be going after the miner outfit there, basically. Okay, so we'll take a look at that here in a second. But cripple mole miner's head, again, you can go ahead and free aim if you so wish. However, you can also use VATS. If you do use VATS, there's a perk card that will help you out. It is under Perception. It is called Concentrated Fire. Allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. Now, we're obviously going to need 2 mole miners here. Okay. Now, not all weapons are created equal when you're trying to cripple. You guys have seen me use various weapons here in the game, and you guys can see that for yourselves. But most ballistic weapons work good. The bow and arrow, crossbow. The drill works good, but it's good to have a power armor on, or if you're a tanky kind of build, basically. Plasma caster, plasma rifle, as I mentioned. Shotgun works exceptionally well, especially with the Enforcer perk card under agility. So a couple great options there, right? When you're trying to cripple. Alright, so let's go down here. This weapon is quite loud, so in this one here we have to get up a little closer. That's pretty gross there, Dylan. That's pretty gross there, buds. The old Hawk Tui there. Hawk Tui guy. Let's go for the head here. Alright, so we gotta cripple off that guy. Alright, there we go. Cripple mole miner's head. Got a little bit of benefit there. Just kind of take care of some of these guys as we go. Alright, we're in caution here now. For long. Alright, let's move over here. Let's just take care of these guys as we go, and then we'll talk about the next one here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so the next one here, while we are down here going after these mole miners, scrap junk to produce black titanium. Okay, so black titanium is not a junk item that we can use a bulk and scrap method with. Okay, we have to go and try to find items that we can make, get black titanium from scrapping them. Okay, and miner suit scrap is definitely where it's at. I believe death claws are also a good source of black titanium. Of course, death claws up here. There's one up here, Death Claw Island. And there's 2 right over here at the abandoned waste dump. But you're better off to go after the mole miners, as I mentioned. And of course, we're looking for the miner suit scrap is what we're looking for. So we killed enough of these guys. So let's go down here and see what he's got on him here. So miner suit scrap right there. Let's go ahead and take that miner suit scrap, and if we look at the miner suit scrap, as you can see, their gear, black titanium, and steel. All right, and that's all that we need. All right, and these guys are a great source of it. If you're ever looking for black titanium, of course, the folks that are trying to make power armor, of course, black titanium is just one of those things that you need a lot of to make power armor pieces. All right, and you can just go after these mole miners, and as I mentioned, not just down here in Welsh, you know, the Breach and Clear event that happening at these Hornwright testing sites. Again, up here, Monet got a pretty decent spot. Monica Mine. Of course, one of the best spots is, as I mentioned, right here at the Blackwater Mine. Lots of great options for mole miners. Then you can just server hop and go after the mole miners again at those exact same spots there. Yeah, these guys are no match for this weapon. Let's go ahead and take her all here. Okay, good stuff. Let's head up here. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to pop back to our camp, where we're going to use that Tinker's Workbench. Again, you can go to anywhere, any train station, other players' camp to scrap this stuff, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. I'm just a creature of habit, you know what I mean? For these videos. So let's go ahead and scrap the black titanium, or the miner suit scrap here. Miner suit, so we got quite a bit of it here. So as you can see there, 8 black titanium scrap. Loose gears, there we go. Scrap trying to produce black titanium. So pretty awesome. Pretty awesome time. And just to show you, when we go craft using the bulk and scrap method, I just want to show you that it's not available. So as you can see, black titanium is not even on the list. We do have a couple of junk items that's not on the list there, and that just happens to be one of them. All right, what's next here? All right, let's do this one here before we server hop to a public server. Complete a daily quest 1. If you take a look at the description, there's a link to a video called Complete Daily Quest for Newbies. You don't have to be a newbie to watch that video. The main thing I wanted to show in the video is how to toggle the daily quests active, where you can find some of them, and basically how to complete them. Now, we don't do every daily quest in the game, but we do quite a few of them. It's about an hour, 10 minutes long, and it's all time-stamped. And you can definitely check that video just in case you're having some trouble. But there's usually a couple of daily quests that I always highlight for these daily weekly challenge videos, just for the sheer easiness of it. This one here, the giant teapot, talk to Sweetwater. Now, we did that one just the other day. This one up here at Cricket's Fort, talk to the curator. Of course, over here at the Pumpkin House, speak with Jack at the Pumpkin House, okay? Now, let's say you do the one that's up here called Buried with Honor, up here by Prickett's Fort. And let's say you do that and it doesn't come back for a while, and you wonder why. All you have to do, and this is the same for all the other daily quests, is just fast travel to that region, right? So you can come here to Grafton Station, and then you'll hear the mayor pop in, and he'll start off that daily quest for you, or make it at least available for you. All right, FYI. So let's go ahead. We're going to toggle him active, talk to the curator. And of course, it is called Buried with Honor. And I hit the wrong button. So let's pop up here to Prickett's Fort, and we'll complete this one. Now, this one here is extremely easy. As I mentioned, there's usually a couple that I kind of highlight for these videos just to get them done nice and quick. But if you do want a little bit more of a challenge, or just kind of run through them all, you can utilize that video I made if you run into any issues. Let's go ahead. We can interact with this guy here. He's the curator. Now, we don't have to sit here to listen to him. You guys can listen to me instead. And just joking. And then you just kind of make your way up here. And we're going to take care of this little guy here. And then we get the remains right off here, right? And you can see it kind of updating itself in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Put the remains in the open grave. And of course, the only spot that this happens is right down here. It's the same routine every single time, the Philippi Battlefield Cemetery. So let's pop down here. Now you can heel toe it if you so wish there. That means walk or run. Or you can just fast travel, whatever you want to do. And once when you get here, there's going to be a bunch of mongrels inside that building. You don't even have to go inside the building. There's going to be 2 of them just outside this area here. Oh, of course. There we go. I flew down that stairs there. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to put the body in the grave there, just like that, okay? And there's usually a couple of shovels around, so there's usually a shovel right here, so take the shovel. And if you ever come here, there's a couple of other shovels here. There's one right there. There's usually one on the other side here, just kind of laying around. Most people will drop them just for the next person, because I don't know anyone that walks around with a shovel. Even the newer people don't even do that. But what you do is you go to your Pip-Boy, and then you go to your weapons section. You make sure you equip the shovel, okay? And then all you do, you don't have to have it out or anything. You don't have to have it drawn. As long as you have it equipped, and then all you do is just fill in the grave, just like that. Complete the daily quest 1 for 1. That's how easy this one is, and That's why I like to kind of show off this one. Look at that beauty over there and that Coca-Cola machine there. Oh, is there two of them there? Oh, baby. Yeah. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and drop this shovel. Getting way too excited. Way too excited, Jimmy boy. All right. Nice and easy. All right, what is next here? Join a team with another player. Visit another player's shelter. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to get out of this server here. And then we're going to go to a public one. All right, good stuff. We're on a public server with other people here. So let's go ahead. We're going to visit another player's shelter 1. Okay, so you don't have to know the person. You don't have to be on a team. You don't have to be best friends. It could just be another player on the map and just go inside their shelter, okay? The main thing you gotta remember is you see this camp right here. This person doesn't have a shelter, okay? But this person does, and the difference is they have that little red icon under their main camp icon, okay? You see that? You see how this guy doesn't? So this guy does not have a shelter, but this person does. So let's pop over here. Now, I find sometimes it's a little difficult to try to find people's vendors and shelters in their camp region for some reason. But, wow. Alright, so let's take a look here for their shelter. Sometimes people put it on the inside, sometimes it's the outside. Sometimes it's not that easy to find as odd as it sounds. All right, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that's in this same kind of predicament sometimes. Take a look around here. All right, so we checked outside here. I don't see anything that resembles a shelter door. It's cute. Nope, not that way, Jimmy boy. Let's go inside here. Wow. Yeah, I can't even find this person's shelter here. Huh! And sometimes this can happen. And it's a little unfortunate. I don't know. I don't see anything. Alright, so let's go to someone else's camp here. Let's go down the list here. Let's pop into this person's camp. And I know I'm not the only one. Some of you folks have even mentioned, yo guys spend like maybe a minute or two at a person's camp. You can't find the vendor or the shelter. Time to move on. Yeah. I didn't really see it there. Maybe you guys did. I'm not sure, but I actually kind of go around and try to actively kind of look. Oh, right here. So there's their shelter right here. Let's go ahead and go inside. And again, as I mentioned, you don't have to know them. You don't have to be on a team or friends. You just enter a person's shelter. Now, of course, they're going to get a notification saying that someone's inside their shelter, right? Just like you would if someone went inside your shelter. And you just pop back out and that's done. Easy. Okay, and then the next one here. Join a team with another player 1. All right, so nice and easy. A couple things you can do this. You go social right off your map screen. You can create your own team if you so wish. However, you have to wait for someone to join your team to get credit, okay? Or you can just join another team, whatever you want to do. Let's join this guy right here. Done. Join a team with another player 1 for 1. Just like that. Easy. All right, nice. So let's head back to our camp here. And we'll go over a couple things here. Oh, double score weekend. Another nice easy one here today. Let's take a look here. We are done. Perfect. Okay, let's because how we don't have the spooky scores, right on, Jim. Wow. Well, have another bourbon there, buds. The Festive Scorched. Again, I made that video yesterday on how to craft your own gifts, okay? And we also talked about the Santatron Collectron station. So let's go under resources here. And of course, he is in the atomic shop right here, right now, okay? Now, again, you don't have to have this particular one out if you have multiple types of Collectrons. So I have this Nuka-Cola Quantum one. And if you ever want to change it, you just go to your terminal and you can switch what you want it to collect. So we could go back to Nuka-Cola, but right now I have it set for gifts, all right? So as you can see, the Happy Holiday Collectron units halls have been fully decked out, blah, 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 blah. And then bring the gifts basically, all right? So let's see what this guy has got for us here. So we got 3 holiday gifts, 3 small holiday gifts. So that's pretty awesome. So as we discussed yesterday, that the gifts that we get from the Collectron, okay, they will be very similar to the gifts that we get from the Scorched. All right, so we look it up under the aid section. That's where the gifts would be. That's where they'll be. Like, it will come up as small holiday gift, or just the holiday gift. Okay, or it'd be a large holiday gift if there was one there. All right. So let's go ahead. We're going to go to our atomic shop, and we are going to claim our free stack of gift wrap. Now we can go under our featured section here. Of course, it'll be under special offers. You can see here. So today it is 15 medium quality gift wrap. Yesterday was the large quality gift wrap. Or you can go down here to utility section, as you probably saw earlier when I was in the section right down here. So let's go ahead. We're going to claim this. All right, so now that we claimed this, and again, it's not another 15. If we check our features section here again, it already shows claimed. All right, FYI. All right, they're not 2 different ones there. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go to our Tinker's Workbench here. And we're going to go craft. We're going to go down here to gifts. And again, this option is only available during the Festive Scorched time. Once when this Festive Scorched is gone, January the 3rd, 2025, this won't even be an option, right? So let's go ahead. We have our handmade holiday gifts, which is considered a medium quality gift, okay? And each one's going to require 2 adhesive to craft. All right, let's go ahead and we'll craft all 15 here, because why not? And of course, Super Duper does not work. Okay, Super Duper Under Luck does not work for crafting holiday gifts. Okay, that'd be pretty sweet if it did. That'd be amazing. That'd be too much to ask for sure. So let's go back under aid here, okay? And of course, you can see the difference, right? So we have the handmade holiday gifts. So these are the ones that we crafted by using the gift wrap. And then these holiday gifts, this is just holiday gift or small holiday gift. That's the ones we got from the Collectron station, or you would have got from the Festive Scorched, right? So as I mentioned in that video, if you're ever short on ammo, like for example, I'm always short on 45 ammo because I have a couple of weapons that are automatic. So I just go through the 45. So I'm going to go to my stash box here. I'm going to grab a weapon that takes 45. Let's grab this lever action. Now, it's not good enough just to have it on you. You actually have it equipped. So you go under your Pip-Boy, go under weapons, and let's equip this guy on just like that. So what happens is when you draw your weapon, that's the one that you have in your hand, right? But you don't have to have it drawn. All right, so there we go. So we have our weapon drawn. We're going to grab some 45. So let's check our ammo section just to show you what we have here. So we have no 45 ammo on us at all. Let's go ahead and open up these gifts here. Let's start off with the ones we got from the Collectron. Let's open up these small. You'll see what we get there at the top left-hand corner of the screen. You'll see that kind of popping in there. And again, as I mentioned during that video, open up these gifts whatever way you see fit. All right, you can do it quick as you want, lightning quick. You can do it slow, do a couple, go do something, come back, whatever you want to do, whatever you feel works for you, okay? That's what I recommend. All right, let's go off with these holiday gifts. Again, this is the ones we got from the Collectron. All right, there we go. And now we have the 15 handmade holiday gifts that we crafted from claiming that free holiday paper. Look at that, we get a plastiform candlelight, which I already have. All right, let's go ahead and open these up. Getting some all kinds of caps there. Now, to be honest with you guys, like, I didn't mind going after the Festive Scorched because it kind of made it like a little bit of fun, like a little bit of a sense of accomplishment. Like, you know, if you have an hour of free time and you play the game for an hour and you specifically go out looking for Festive Scorched, it's a fun time. You know what I mean? Then you open up the gifts that you got. You know, it's fair trade-off. And then, you know, they give us, you know, they deactivate the Festive Scorched. And then they give us the gift wrap, which is fine, which is, you know, it's appreciated. You know, I appreciate it. But it's not the same kind of sense of accomplishment. Like, you know, you guys know what I mean, you know? All right, there we go. This is our last one. Let's check our ammo section. So we got 679 rounds of 45. Pretty awesome, eh? Just from having that weapon equipped. Pretty cool. All right, let's go down here to our new section. All right, so we got a honeycomb paper jolly something or other. Plan I already know. 44 blue camo paint, which I already know as well. Plastiform candy cane blue. Okay, that's good. So I have that one now. That's nice. A plan that I don't know. That's always welcome. We have a known plan here. Plastiform candle. And that's it. Okay. All right. That seemed like we got more than that for some reason, but maybe that was it. All right, cool. Weapon of the day. Let's take a look at that for a second. So, weapon of the day, this bad boy here, anti-armor rusted tactical Tesla rifle. Plus 50% armor penetration. Plus 50% chance to hit a target in VATS. Minus 25% action point cost. Mods I have is a semi-automatic barrel, reflex sight, rusted paint. 129 electrical damage, of course, it takes cell. For ammo. Of course, it is considered a rifle, so we look at our perk cards here. And of course, under perception, we have rifleman, expert rifleman, master rifleman, all maxed right out. We have tank killer, concentrated fire, tenderizer. You're supposed to have hard bargain on there, Jim. You forgot to switch that, buds. Science, action boy, covert operative, evasive, white knight, adrenaline. Of course, we have these random luck cards, and you guys hear and see these kind of popping up, and of course, it's pure luck when they kick in. Legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. They all stay the same. They're all maxed out. These perk cards have done me well over since I've had them. All right, cool. Yeah, so there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Not Me But Me, Yes Me, That's Me, Drew Andrew, Demon, Confounded Bridge, Ghost Primus, Corn Van Niekirk, Ben Durant. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.